Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I am reviewing Star Wars Adventures Shadow of Vader's Castle, which is a new youth one-shot comic from IDW, which was written by Kevin Scott, and art by Derek Charm, Francisco Francavilla, Nicolette Balneri, and Nick Brokenshire. It came out on November 4th, 2020. So yeah, probably butchered some of the artists' names. Yeah. Anyways, it's the latest installment in the Adventures Vader's Castle series and whatnot. I originally thought it was going to be the conclusion to the series, but it isn't. At the end, it straight up says to be continued, and actually gives the name of the next installment, Ghost of Vader's Castle. So, yeah, I'll talk about that later in the review, but yeah, this one shot takes what we saw, I guess, in the first two series and condenses it down into one issue and whatnot. Well, obviously this is about like 40 some pages, so it's about the size of two issues. But yeah, I thought it worked in some ways, didn't work in some. The main present day story, I just didn't feel like there was enough to that. I didn't think it was bad, but could have had a little bit more there. But I thought the tales and whatnot worked well in the one shot. So, which I believe there was like four. There's one at the start showing like this Mustafarian boy, named like Kakan or something like that. He rumors about a Jedi showing up the Mustafar, so he goes to the area and it's Anakin, during the time when he's, on Mustafar, in Revenge of the Sith, during Order 66 and whatnot. Which, I thought that one was neat. There's like this red gas stuff that gets released so the boy can escape, and I guess Anakin, well, I guess he's Darth Vader at that point, gets consumed by, and I guess it shows fears and whatnot, which I enjoyed that. One, and then there's one with Vader and Vinny. It shows Vinny, I guess, who was originally an Imperial officer, and he goes to Vader's castle, and that crazy gas stuff comes back and makes him go crazy and become Vader's servant, at the castle, which I also like that one too. And then there was one about a girl helping this guy out. This guy find this crystal. I forget the name of the crystal, but yeah. I didn't really care for this one, so I also don't even really remember it, even though I only read it several hours ago. So, and then the last one was Vader goes to the planet and meets with this like Imperial scientist, or quote unquote Imperial scientist, who creates this like inject thing. I don't know what. I don't know, a serum, I guess, to inject into someone and makes them into Gamorreans, or like big, Gamorreans will attack, and like when they attack, they won't infect others. But it turns out the scientist made it to infect Vader because the scientist was from Alderaan and wanted to get revenge for, the destruction of Alderaan. But Vader knew beforehand, so it doesn't work, and he gets the scientist, infected, killed, whatever, by the Gamorreans. So yeah, that one was alright. And then there's the main story portion, which shows these two Mustafarian boys sometime after the Battle of Endor going to Vader's castle to blow it up. But they run into Vinny, who's trapped in this like hole or something like that. But they rescue him, but Vinny throws one down the hole and reveals himself to be, the servant of Darth Vader, and, he's gonna do stuff to them and whatnot. But the boy trapped in the hole, tells the other one to run, and while he's in the hole, he sets off the detonator, which, was supposed to blow up the castle, but it doesn't do enough. Really didn't do anything, because, in the end, we see that Vinny is still alive, so they didn't even kill him. So, yeah, but, at the end, Vinny, he's, talking to, someone, some voice, don't know whose, but that voice says, Vader, will be reborn and whatnot, and it says to be continuing, Ghosts of Vader's castle, so, yeah, I wonder who that was. One thought I had was, Momin from the, Darth Vader Dark Lord of the Sith series, but I'm not fully sure on that. Probably isn't, so yeah. But yeah, the ending got me excited. And, the entire one shot I thought was all right. Some of the tales were, good, and I'd say the majority of them I enjoyed. There's only not one I really didn't care for, but I definitely liked the one shot more than the Return of Vader's Castle series, but I still enjoyed Tales from Vader's Castle, the first series, more than this, but yeah, and it's mainly because the main present day story, there wasn't enough there for me to really care, so enough. Even though the ending, I'm definitely intrigued by the ending, but yeah. Anyways, my grade, I'll give it a B minus. So yeah, you can check out my reviews on the other two series and whatnot. All the other comics and whatnot. Well, I don't have reviews of every single Star Wars comic, but I definitely every single 2020 comic, for the most part. Every single Marvel 2020 comic I have a review out of. The IDW Adventures line I don't really read too often, so, and usually there's not enough to really do a review on, but unless it's something like this, which, I've enjoyed the Vader's Castle things, but yeah, anyways, I'm kind of just rambling on now. You can also check out my reviews for The Mandalorian Season 2, but yeah, other than that, I've been Stars, I'll catch you guys in the next one.